Ready to play ball. Pirates and Cardinals. Redbirds winning last night 6-4. And they have taken 6 of the first 10 games of the season series as Charlie Morton is ready to do battle against Tony La Russa's lineup, which is brought to you by Southwest Airlines. Skip Schumacher leads off at second base. Colby Rasmus hits second and center field. Albert Pujols batting third. Matt Holliday, since joining the Cardinals, covering 13 games, is batting .450 with 4 homers, including a bomb last night. Ryan Ludwig hits fifth, and it's Mark DeRosa at third base. Yadier Molina is the catcher. Julio Lugo the shortstop, and Adam Wainwright on the mound. And defensively, it's Lastings, Milledge, Andrew McCutchen, and Brandon Moss in the outfield left to right. Andy LaRoche, Ronnie Cedeno on the left side. Delwyn Young, Garrett Jones anchored down the right side of the infield. Ryan Doman, the battery mate for Charlie Morton.
Now take a look at Charlie's numbers so far this year, making his 10th start tonight. Everything else in pretty good shape. ERA at almost an even 4. Nothing wrong with that. Opposition batting average down. You know, I was looking at those numbers, Greg, as you were talking about Matt Holliday. It's almost not fair, is it, to put that kind of offense behind Albert Pujols in his lineup? And that's what Charlie's going to have to deal with tonight.
Great challenge.
We touched on it during our open. The middle of their lineup now is incredibly strong. And even going down to DeRosa. DeRosa's no walk in the park. He can hurt you.
Yep. He's got 21 home runs on the year combined with Cleveland and St. Louis now. Ball one on Schumacher. Fouls this ball off to the right. Schumacher, a pinch hitter last night in the 9th inning against Jose Escanio, and doubled and scored an insurance run. Julio Lugo started at second. They had Brendan Ryan back in the starting lineup last night for the first time since July 30th after fouling a ball off his left ankle. Not able to go tonight. The fastball to Schumacher misses 2-1. A couple of left-handed batters in the lineup against Morton. They're hitting .294 against him. A fly ball to Milledge in left. And the 2-1 pitch. 1 out.
Morton very good early on. We showed you that graphic. It's after he gets 40, 50 pitches under his belt, that things start to deteriorate with him. Just about every real young, inexperienced pitcher, as I said, just making his 10th start for the Pirates. They have a little flying ointment somewhere. Very seldom do they come up and just take off. Every now and then you run into a Doc Gooden or a Fernando Valenzuela, but that doesn't happen very often. All young guys have a little bit of a struggle early on before they get it figured out. Some part of their game just doesn't click right away.
So you have to live with the ups and downs. Charlie Morton making his 25th Major League start, combined with Pittsburgh and Atlanta. Traded over in the Nate McLeod deal. As Colby Rasmus takes 2-1. Rasmus a sacrifice fly in the 9th inning last night. Did not start. Rick Ankiel was the starting center fielder, and then Tony La Russa lifted Ankiel in favor of a pinch hitter, Khalil Green. That was a pivotal point in the game as Green delivered the RBI double that tied it at 4. And the Cardinals picking up a run in the 8th, another in the 9th. There's Khalil Green.
Did tie that up. I was talking to Paul Alexander about that. I couldn't remember the score when Green hit that ball.
He was thrown out at third on the play, but a big hit off the bench. 3-2 the count on Colby Rasmus. Khalil Green is no longer a starter, and Tony La Russa, well, he'll push the right button sometimes, maybe some would argue most times, in an unorthodox fashion, but you cannot argue with the game's 3rd winningest manager all time. Fly ball to left center, and McCutchen calls off Milledge for the second out, brings up Albert Pujols. 3 for 5 last night. They're Barrel Automotive League leaders. You can find him on the top of the charts almost every year, just about every offensive category. He is, as you said last night, Bob, inhuman. 36 homers, major league leading, 97 ribbies, on base percentage 447, slugging 686, and a true Triple Crown candidate. 327 average, which is 4th best. Most home runs all time here in this ballpark.
Had 3 hits last night, all singles.
It's a win.
That counts as holding him down.
Yeah, that's like an offer. This guy, 3 hits. Oh, you trade that every time. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Pujols 21 career homers here at PNC Park. Not only is that the most among non-Pirates players, it's tied for 11th all time at PNC Park. Career .383 batting average here in 66 games with 61 runs batted in. Just about an RBI every time he plays. Morton ahead of him 1-2. By the way, this is historic to a degree. 700th career game at PNC Park since this place opened April 9th, 2001. 700 games now here at PNC Park. Cardinals fans taking in the view, and of course the shots of Albert, who drives this one deep to right center, but it's going to be right there for Brandon Moss. 1-2-3 for Charlie Morton. A good start. Head to the bottom of the 1st inning. Adam Wainwright takes the hill for the Redbirds. With 5 of his 7 home runs. Lasting's Millage will be followed by Garrett Jones and Ryan Domit. Delwyn Young hits 5th. Brandon Moss, Andy LaRoche, Ronnie Cedeno, and Charlie Morton. McCutchen 0 for 5 last night, hitting .289 in 56 major league games. .351 on base percentage. A battle of potential National League Rookie of the Years, or Rookies of the Year. Pitches up and in. McCutchen and Colby Rasmus. Oh, appeal goes the Cardinals' way. 0-2.
That's kind of a tough one to take, but you got one left, so don't dwell on it.
3-pitch strikeout for Adam Wainwright. And the defense behind them, Matt Holliday in left, Colby Rasmus in center with Ryan Ludwig in right. Corners of this infield, Mark DeRosa and Albert Pujols. Lugo and Schumacher up the middle. And Yadier Molina, Gold Glover behind the plate for Adam Wainwright.
Wainwright's numbers for you in just a moment. Trying to throw his first pitch to Millage in there for a strike. Fastball on the outside edge. Here's the numbers. And they are excellent. Look at that ERA. 53 walks, not all that many, but he has really been throwing a lot of strikes of late. In his last 3 games where he's been so good, he's only walked 2, 21 innings. You see more and more mustaches coming back. Might have to work on that. Right?
Oh yeah, you were well known.
Well, I think
that stash.
Can you get one going too? Both of us together? I think it needs to be a team thing.
I can, but I'd prefer not to. You shave once a week. I have to shave, 2 or 3 times a day. Ground ball to short. Lugo tires Millage. 2 up and 2 down here in the bottom of the 1st inning.
Twice a week.
I'm kidding, Bob.
Twice a week. I'm not.
Garrett Jones. 12 home runs. Talk about not kidding. Jones not kidding around. Holiday almost made the catch. A fan kind of reached up. Skipped off the fan's glove. But Garrett Jones now with 12 homers and 126 at bats. This is his 33rd game with the Pirates. Continue to watch teams, how they work. Garrett Jones, look for his weakness.
Well, and one of the things that has happened in these situations, young guy they go right at him, 2 outs, nobody on, and he's burned him. He hit the home run, but the challenge now for Garrett, what's he going to do with runners in scoring position? Because the pitchers are going to be throwing him different. Paul and I talked about this on the pregame show, that he's going to have to learn to be a little more patient, knowing that they're not just going to give in and come right at him in those situations. Don't swing at their pitch. And maybe, do a little guessing, set a little trap for him.
Curveball in the dirt. He didn't chase. Molina asks for the slider. To where Wainwright puts it. Foul off Jones.
Letter high, and somehow he fouled it off the foot. How to get on top of that one?
Phew. National League Rookie of the Month for July. Hit .310 with 10 homers in 25 games.
And really 3 real good rookie players in this game. You get Rasmus and McCutchen you talked about. There's a Rookie of the Month.
Yeah.
Right there.
And the league leader in home runs among rookies now. Pulls it foul. Garrett Jones taking over the National League lead among rookies and homers. Andrew McCutchen, batting average .289, 32 RBIs in 56 games. Colby Rasmus, 36 ribbies. Dexter Fowler will be seeing the Rockies on the next road trip. Probably down to those and Gerardo Parra of the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's probably a good look at the candidates. This one chopped to the right side. Pujols will tag the headfirst sliding Garrett Jones. Well, the Pirates go down in order through 1-0. Shouldn't be sitting here with a 6-game losing streak. We have to go out there and take the game and be aggressive and do the small things right. That's the stuff that good teams do. That's not happening right now. Geico quote from Paul Mahalam. A good strong start last night. Nothing to show for it.
The bullpen definitely going to have to step up their game. There's no glossing it over or anything. They have not been very good on this homestand. That's certainly been one of the problems.
Matt Holliday now playing his 14th game wearing the Cardinals uniform. Two for 3 with that bomb last night that hit the second rung of the rotunda, some 435 feet.
It's always a bomb when you put one up very high on that thing. It's a long ways to left field.
I'm thinking, Bob, since this place opened in 2001, probably single digits number of players who've been able to hit the rotunda.
You don't see too many. I'll bet you there's only been 1 or 2 at absolute most that have hit up on the top rung. There's the one last night. Just hit about halfway up, would you say?
Look at that.
Wow. You know, if you move that over towards center field about 20 feet, this one popped up in the infield. Lawrence makes the catch. Move it over about 20 feet. That ball would have been probably toward the back row, maybe 5 rows or so down from the Hall of Fame club.
Yeah,
I mean that would have been something to see.
And by the way,
there's been very few in that second row.
Second section below the Hall of Fame club.
Yeah, you don't see very many going there either.
There's the Trip Toll Media Hall of Fame club before the Dick's Sporting Goods signs.
About, right in there, in that area.
Yeah,
you just don't get too many balls there. And that's one of the things that is kind of fun here with the long home runs. You get to see where they hit. In the old days, you had the circular stadiums. They hit high, but there's always a big wall there. Of course, the Sammy Sosa one out on the security building out there beyond the batter's eye. I guess that's the longest one that's been recorded here. That was a mash. Hit that roof right there.
I believe it's still the longest, not surprisingly, the longest home run hit. Base hit to center field for Ryan Ludwig with one away.
Good. That one.
Longest home run was Sammy Sosa's that you mentioned, 484 feet.
Didn't Solomon Torres shatter his helmet next to bat when he hit that home run?
Yeah, I think he did. Mark DeRosa. And DeRosa takes a strike. He homered last night. Charlie Morton has given up 4 home runs in 9 starts. DeRosa hit 13 while driving in 50 for the Cleveland Indians. Although he's hit just .212 in 22 games for the Cardinals, been very productive. The 8 home runs stopped there by Domet.
At this point, as you see Domet making that stop, you look at the Cardinals' record. They are 9 games over 500. It's almost like their parts are greater than their whole at this point. The lineup, the firepower they now have, and then you look at some of the talent they have in their starting rotation, and Ryan Franklin is just lights out closing games. You would think they'd be up there with a record somewhere like the Dodgers, but they aren't quite getting there yet.
Not yet, but now that they have all those parts put together,
you think they're waiting
to
for
Holliday, DeRosa, Lugo. Yep, it's
It should come.
Just getting started.
They should really be a monster team going down the stretch.
The pitching kind of kept the offense afloat. The surprising pitching. Dave Duncan and Tony La Russa do a great job. Those reclamation projects. Right side. Delwyn Young on to first. The only play as DeRosa is retired.
Cardinals up on top now.
Cubs and Rockies tonight.
Cincinnati just fell off a cliff. About a month ago, they were looking pretty good. They've really run on hard times and they've fallen out of the race.
Yadier Molina hitting .280, 0 for 3 last night. Trying to check and see how many more times the Cardinals play the Cubs. Looks as though just 3 more games in St. Louis in mid-September. Didn't realize they had matched up as many times as they have already. Let's see, the Cardinals are 8-5 against the Cubs head-to-head this season, and they meet just 3 more times in mid-September. Marcos will host the St. Louis Cardinals first weekend of September.
The Cardinals and the Cubs really make kind of a push each other like they probably will do. They'll start playing a lot better than they have most of this season. Could be a wild card available for both of them. Thought for sure it was going to be either Frisco or Colorado, but the Cubs right now just 2 games out of the wild card.
Giants came back to beat the Reds today in San Francisco 4-2. Molina lifting this one to right. And a couple of scoreless innings to start this one for Charlie Morton. And to the bottom of the second, 0-0.
Now, yeah, I want to congratulate him. It's going to be a lot of fun. Grand opening tomorrow. And guy at the plate right now, Mr. Doman, he is starting to swing the bat a little bit better. He's the hot roller right now. Drove one over the fence, off the fence, and I've already scolded the bullpen. They've been folding a lot. We need to play a whole hand. Those guys need to pick up their game.
I wonder if I can make a request to the head gypsy in the trailer.
Yeah, sure. Go
and
ahead.
even though we're opening Rivers Casino tomorrow, can we continue with your tips to win and continue with this theme?
No, that's going to be it.
Oh. 3-1 on the putout.
Tomorrow is the last gambling theme for the tips. I think.
Well, yeah. Let's wait.
I can change my mind.
Let's let the sales department decide, pal. They'll let you know. Delwyn Young hitting 299, was 2 for 4, drove in a run last night.
Hit one in the river, let it float down to the casino. They can put it in the lobby tomorrow.
Yeah.
Although somebody will get it tonight. How about the boat traffic is going to be out there this evening?
Yep.
And they'll start as the game progresses. It's going to fill up the river, getting ready for Sky Blast.
To the count on Delwyn Young. He has made 15 starts now at second base. Limited play this season, 201 at bats. He retired for the second out. Another ground out to first, but with the 28 RBIs, he's averaging an RBI every 7.18 at bats, and only Chase Utley, Brandon Phillips, and Dan Ugla have better RBI numbers per at bat than does Delwyn Young.
You're surprised he's hitting fifth. That's how important his bat has become to us. He continues that same work. Lock down that starting position for next year.
Among second basemen in the National League, Utley, Phillips, Ugla.
Not bad company there.
2-1 on Brandon Moss, struck out as a pinch hitter last night. Two and one. Wainwright falls behind Brandon Moss, 3 balls and a strike. Andy LaRoche would be next. Full count on Moss. He and Garrett Jones getting the playing time now in right field. Fly ball to left. Easy for Matt Holliday. It's been a holiday for Wainwright through 2 innings anyway. 0-0 on to the third. And he threw a strike. The Aspendent will make you smile. And another first pitch.
That's not going to be good.
Oh, no. What was that? Sorry about that.
Yeah. We'll be getting a letter from the commissioner.
Yeah.
Don't be throwing at people like that.
Tony La Russa not happy that one of his players was suspended 3 games for coming up and in on David Wright the other day. Didn't even hit him.
No, I'm surprised. Maybe they do have problems, and it's just we don't hear about it here. There's Milwaukee and St. Louis. But Tony has always been real touchy about the inside pitches. Back when the wars that we had with him when McClendon was the manager, and the Brewers are about as touchy as any team I've ever seen about that. So when they play each other, and being in the Central Division, they play each other a lot. That has to come up every now and then. Surprised they don't have a simmering feud. Like I said, maybe they do. I don't know.
Lugo down on strikes. Brad Thompson is the pitcher that is appealing a 3-day suspension.
Lugo way out in front. They've handled Lugo pretty good. He hasn't been setting the table for the big boys.
Adam Wainwright, 10 hits and 62 at bats this season with a home run. Diving stop by Cedeno. Is he going to get him? Oh, and a nice pick by Garrett Jones. Cedeno to Jones, a sparkling play.
You have a pitcher running, so you got a little bit of time. Sets up, there's no rush. Squared his body. Got something on his throat. Cedeno, he really does have a fine arm. That could have been a little more accurate than that, but he gets something on it. Throws a clothesline across that infield.
Skip Schumacher. Fly to left his first time.
Watch Garrett here. Pick up Cedeno. Throw a little wide and a bounce. That was not an easy pick. Good job by Jones.
Schumacher flied to left in the first inning. Two and one. A base hit. Second hit of the night. Schumacher on. And it's Colby Rasmus.
Cardinals don't have any real big steal numbers on the club. They've only 48 bases this year, but you got all of that power. You don't run. You try not to run into outs. Not surprising. But, really, Pujols, I guess he's got 10. He's got the most, although Holiday stole 12 as an athletic.
Rasmus flied to center fielder Andrew McCutchen, his first at bat.
With the Cardinals, you're in scoring position when you're at first base. With the middle of their lineup.
Yep.
You don't have to take any kind of gamble to get over to second.
Pujols will come up with 2 on and 2 out. Rasmus wraps a single to right.
Here you see the value of Holiday. I mean, you would love to just be so careful with Pujols, and even if you walked him, get the bases loaded, you might think that that would be preferable than having to go at him and throw him a strike. But with Holiday hitting behind him, you don't have that option anymore. You know, you still can't just say, okay, you know, Matt Holiday's a very dangerous hitter and he's really hot right now, I'm going to go at Pujols. You still have to try and make, you know, pitcher type pitches to him. It's a hard thing being a starting pitcher going up against the Cardinals right now. There's some tough choices you have to make as far as how big a part of the strike zone you're going to try to bite off all the time.
He gets in front of him 0-2.
You start him off slow for a pretty good solid strike. A little bit above the knees, but middle of the plate, and that got ahead. Even Albert Pujols, I'm sure, prefers not to be behind in the count. Always gives the pitcher a little bit of advantage when he gets to strike one. And now he's way out in front. There you go. See that 0-2. Now you can definitely just make sure he hits your pitch. Nothing really good in the strike zone to hit. And he's got to try and show how good he is by laying off that stuff. Every pitch you throw out of the zone just a little bit. If he wants to knock in those runs, he's got to hit something on the edge. That's 2 in a row, and he's pretty good. He lays off. Those were some tasty morsels coming in. Both those breaking balls, you know, they were looking probably about that high and ended up just above the plate. Somehow Pujols recognized breaking ball and held his swing. And that one he brought up to knee level. You just made a little adjustment. Just raise the sights a little bit. You start the ball off a little higher. That one's knee level. I don't think that was a breaking ball though. I think that was that a changeup?
I think it was 88.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
What was it? It was 88. We'll just call that the 88 pitch.
Well, let's call this the best pitch he's got for Pujols. Charlie Morton.
Yeah, it's time to pull out the good one now.
Yep. Now, can you go up and in with heat? Get him here?
I mean, if you go up there, if you give him a swing, that's where they're going.
Got him. Oh, look at Andy LaRoche rob Pujols of a ribby. Andy LaRoche playing Gold Glove style third for the Buccos in 2009. Through 2.5, it's 0-0.
Go back a little bit to the Geico quote of the day. Talk about, we got to just go out and win the game. We got to go out and win it. Got to be aggressive. Playing that kind of defense, that's going after it. Those are the things you have to do when you're in a slump and you're playing against one of the league's better teams. You got to outplay them. That was a great inning for the left side.
Two on Andy LaRoche. 0 for 3 last night.
I'm surprised Andy's leading off this inning.
No.
Made the great play.
Nope. You knew it was either going to be LaRoche or Cedeno leading off.
No, it's the great play that ends the inning. That guy has to lead off.
Well, I was going to say, it's a bit ironic that Cedeno is up next.
Oh. It's a bit ironic point.
1 out. Lugo makes that play. Ronnie Cedeno, nice pleasant start offensively for the Pirates after hitting just a $167 with Seattle. Off to a .290 Pirate start. Pirates said they thought that they could, in working with Don Long, make an improvement with his offense. Fly ball to center, and it's going to be a perfect 3 innings for Adam Wainwright if he's able to get Charlie Morton. He's 2/3 of the way there. Pirates host the Cardinals. Kids Day at the ballpark tomorrow. Enjoy the family fun zone before the game on Federal Street. Kids run the bases after the game, and all kids 14 and under receive a kids back to school bag courtesy of Bayer. That's tomorrow. Final game of the homestand. The Parrots showing you the back to school bag that you'll get if you're 14 and under tomorrow. Call 1-800-BUY-BUCKS or visit Pirates.com.
Steve loves those the back to school bag. Steve Blass, one of some of his favorites. That way he has something to
put all the other
stuff that
in there that he steals.
Yes, takes out of our cubby hole. It's a getaway bag for him. Wainwright is cruising.
It is perfect for 3 innings for Adam Wainwright. 0-0. Broke Hannes Wagner's record of 3,430 career National League hits.
Boy, that was quite a record back then. You think about it.
All-time hits leader. Pete Rose, of course, September 11th, 1985 in Cincinnati's Riverfront Stadium off Eric Schau. Collects 4,192, breaking Ty Cobb's all-time hits record.
Was it Ty Cobb?
National League.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't see you said that. I thought
it's not on the screen, but it has to be National League hits leader, I would think.
Yeah, because then it would be Ty Cobb.
Yeah.
I would think. Well, I don't know, but that's a lot of hits. No matter who it is, that guy had to be the man.
Fouled off the end of the bat by Matt Holliday. He's been the man since coming on from Oakland in the trade with the A's. Matt Holliday has some local ties. His father, Tom, a Uniontown native, now the North Carolina State associate head baseball coach and the former head coach at Oklahoma State. Pirates actually drafted Matt Holliday's father, Tom, back in the early 70s. And he is caught looking and asking the home plate umpire, Tim McClellan, about it. Second strikeout for Morton.
Nice job by Delman. Gave him a real good look at it. Nice and quiet with the hands. Love that catcher. Don't want that glove moving all over the place as that ball hits it. Stay quiet. Make it look like the pitcher's throwing it where he wants to.
Umpiring crew, Tim McClellan is the crew chief and calling the balls and strikes with Mike Estabrook at first. Andy Fletcher at second, Greg Gibson at third. Ryan Ludwig singled in the second and pulls this ball foul past third base coach Jose Oquendo. It's 1 ball and 1 strike on Ludwig. 1 for 3 with an RBI last night. He has 69 RBIs on the year. One and two. Ludwig healthy last year. First full season in the major leagues and hit 37 homers, drove in 113. It's this one hard the other way. A foul ball.
Ludwig was going pretty hard. He didn't think it was going to slice that far. That had to have been very close.
Ludwig, the one-time second-round pick of the Oakland A's. Cardinals signed him as a minor league free agent before the 2007 season.
Cardinals have done very well with the ex-Oakland personnel, including La Russa.
And his pitching coach Dave Duncan. For a while, Walt Jocketty was the GM. Also over from Oakland.
Mark McGuire, probably the most well-known.
Yeah, and the Holliday acquisition, at least the way it's starting out, is kind of similar. What Holliday has done, and McGuire came over from the A's.
How about that curveball? That one just rolled right off the table. We're talking about Wainwright cruising, and he is, but Charlie is holding his own, and he's doing it against some big-time hitters. Fastball by DeRosa. 94, a little movement on it. He's got an 88 pitch. He's got a 94.
Quite an 88.
He's got quite a pitch repertoire.
Yes, he does. And he's
got a good 81 too.
Full in them. 0-2.
Look, see, he's got them all in between 78 and 95. That's a number of pitches.
Headed toward the corner and just out of play.
Man, reached the arm out there. Was that further away than I thought? The king was telling me that yes, it was further than I thought. I'll take the king's word for it.
Stays 0-2.
Nice backhand.
Right center and a base hit. Rosa fouled off a number of pitches against Charlie Morton, and he has the 2-out single.
That's all right. You got to give one up. Give it up with 2 outs. Tough to put a bunch of hits together, score a run. There's no 2 outs, nobody on, walking people. 2-out base hit. What you can do about that? I hate those 2-out walks. You see sometimes a chance for a nice easy inning, and sometimes they're not sometimes, at least half the time it seems like they're a 4-pitch walk. And even when you get down toward the bottom of their lineup, you get a guy like Yadier Molina. He's a solid hitter. He can hurt you. Lugo tonight hitting at the top of the lineup. Now he's down at the bottom hitting 8th. Another guy that can help out on offense. Not a lot of resting area in this lineup now.
Molina, base hit to left. I'm going to say the Pirates have done a tremendous job this season of pitching Molina. That is just his 6th hit in 29 at bats this season. Less than a 200 batting average. Julio Lugo struck out to start the 3rd. One of 3 Ks for Charlie Morton.
I think he struck him out with an 88. That was the strikeout pitch.
Two on, 2 outs, scoreless game. Goes to 2-0 on Julio Lugo. At 284 for the Red Sox this season. Former draft pick of the Astros. Wainwright on deck, and now time called. Joe Kerrigan going to come out.
Well, Joe, he sees something happening that's happened before. He doesn't like it. He's trying to nip it in the bud here. We talked about the troubles after he gets to the lineup the first couple of times. And you see the ERA at 180. Now we're in the 4th inning. Look at the difference in his ERA. And Joe Kerrigan and Morton himself very conscious of that's the way the games have gone. And Joe sees this happening, and even though we're in the number 8 spot with a pitcher on deck, he wants to go out there and say his piece. Wainwright, not much difference no matter what inning. It's the mustache.
3-0.
Fastball right down the middle.
Three-one count on the veteran Lugo.
It would be great to have the inning over right here with Lugo for a number of reasons. One of them being Wainwright leading off next inning. It won't be. That one's up and in, ball 4. That far inside.
Well, that was a little bit of an overreaction.
Yeah. Not sure that was all necessary, but you know, gamemanship, putting on a show.
DeRosa at third. He singled with 2 outs. Molina singled, and a walk to Lugo. Adam Wainwright, we mentioned, no automatic out. Good hitting pitcher. Robbed of a base hit by Ronnie Cedeno. A couple of former Braves products doing battle here. Adam Wainwright was a first-round pick in the 2000 draft by Atlanta, and traded to the Cardinals, part of the J.D. Drew deal in December of 2003. 2 years after Wainwright was drafted by the Braves, Charlie Morton was selected in the 3rd round by Atlanta. 0-2.
Oh, there's the stash. It's coming in nicely.
Not a Clay Zavada stash yet. Or this one. The Bob Walk mustache.
Oh, those were the days it was a once a week shaving. I was 23 years old. It took all 23 of those years to grow that mustache.
Domick goes out to talk to Charlie Morton. Count of 0-2 on the pitcher, Wainwright. Was this ball foul into the seats?
I'm going to work a little too hard for this thing. Remember, there was 2 outs, nobody on.
Yeah.
I said I didn't mind the 2-out single, but it's definitely grown. 73 pitches now already for Charlie. Wow.
Broken bat. Cedeno will throw to third for the force. Cardinals do not score, leave them loaded. 3.5 scoreless.
Automotive, Barrel.com. Definitely worth the click. And by Aflac, we've got you under our wing.
The Aflac trivia question.
The duck's going both ways.
Who first broke Hannes Wagner's record for 3,430 career hits? The man. Lenora, Pennsylvania's Stan Musial. May 19th, 1962. The all-time great players in baseball history. Stan Musial. 3,431 career hits on that day, May 19th. In 1962, he is fourth on the all-time list behind Pete Rose, Ty Cobb, Hank Aaron.
That shot the way he was going down the line. He didn't come out of the box jogging, did he?
No. Hannes Wagner, one of the all-time great Pirates, of course. Carnegie, Pennsylvania. Later, baseball statisticians would pore over all the numbers and they would subtract 16 hits from Hannes Wagner's total. He would officially end up with 3,415. Full count. McCutchen struck out on 3 pitches in the first.
Will help things along here to get McCutchen's great speed on base to start this inning off. A walk, anything.
Chopper, deep third. Lugo throws and safe at first. Base hit for McCutchen.
Not enough on the throw to get Andrew. Good effort, though. There's not a whole lot more that Lugo could have done. Went to his backhand, got something on the throw, but if he gets it there on the fly, maybe he would have a chance. That ball might have actually bounced out on the grass, and the grass can take some speed off of it. I don't know if it made any difference, but boy, that was close. Bang, bang.
Millage bounced to short in the first inning. McCutchen has 9 steals and 10 attempts with the Pirates in 56 games. Opponents have stolen 8 bases in 12 attempts against Adam Wainwright on the year. And Molina throwing out runners at a 33% clip, which is excellent.
Oh yeah, if you look at their
McCutchen goes back in standing on a close play.
You know, they've given up 29 steals and thrown out 19. I can't imagine anybody in baseball doing better than that. 29 steals all year they've given up. It's nothing.
Controlling the running game.
It's a partnership. It's the pitcher and the catcher working together. The catcher, of course, has to do the catch and throw part of it when someone does try and steal, but it's the pitcher's job to make sure that they get a poor jump. Give the catcher a chance. Sometimes when the pitcher gets off to a real good start and he doesn't have to throw from the stretch until 4th or 5th inning and no walks or anything, when that first time he gets into the stretch, he might be messed up a little bit. Probably hadn't thrown from the stretch since you warmed up before the game. See how it affects Wainwright if it does. Some guys will take a couple of pitches in between innings and throw from the stretch, but not a lot of them do that. I used to always, like when they threw it down the second, the last pitch you threw.
Yeah.
I'd throw that one from the stretch. Why, I don't know. Kind of for looks, I guess. That'd look cool. And coming down, you know, okay, I'll throw from the stretch here. But throw
I believe it. I believe you did do it for that reason.
Well, there's no other reason. I mean, one pitch ain't gonna do anything.
Right.
That had to be the reason.
Village line drive to left. Holiday there. One out. Garrett Jones will come up. 2009 Pirates Baseball on FSN Pittsburgh is brought to you by Southwest Airlines. Southwest Airlines is ready when you are. Go to southwest.com. Grab your bag. It's on. And a runner on for Garrett Jones. Garrett Jones with nobody on base this season is batting .375 with men on 128. 6 hits and 47 at bats with men on base. Wainwright getting ahead of these hitters quickly. 10 out of 12 times he's thrown first pitch strikes.
He's only thrown 12 balls in the game to this point.
Couldn't hold up. Fastball, it's 1-2. Base is empty, 380. Runners on, 128 for Garrett Jones.
He'll improve on that. So, it's a little bit of just, you know, kind of an odd stat, but at the same time, it also is that the pitcher's pitching different. It's a little of both.
And his now time to adjust, figure out what they're doing.
I mean, even if he doesn't adjust, he'll still pick up better than 128. So if he makes an adjustment, you know, that's going to be worth 50 points, and just because that's not going to go. There we go.
Breaking pitch on a 1-2 pitch.
Yeah.
Curveball. And he singles to right field on it, putting runners at first and second. We'll bring up Ryan Doman.
Now Ryan is a guy that's starting to look real hot. One of my Rivers Casino tips. Doman was going to do something good for us tonight, and here's his opportunity. Make it hurt.
Doman 2 hits and 13 career at bats against Wainwright, including his ground out in the second with a one away and off speed swing and a miss. 2 on in the bottom of the fourth.
He was looking to do something great, drive a ball, guessed fastball, but he didn't get it. And another first pitch strike from Wainwright.
His 23rd game since coming back from the broken wrist, July the 10th. Had him on the disabled list from April 21st to that point. This ball lifted to left. 2 outs.
Not a good at bat that time. Both his swings were way out in front, off balance. Well, Young in that 5 spot. That's an RBI area in your lineup. And he's up now with a chance to put us ahead. Elwin Young.
out there again today, working with Perry Hill defensively at second. On deck, Brandon Moss. One ball, one strike.
That one's kind of like going to school during the day and working at night. It's the situation he is in. Every afternoon working on his defense. Putting it to work that evening.
Perry Hill, first base coach. Rich Donnelly coaching third. We expect to see Tony Beasley back tomorrow.
Expect to see Rich's arm whirling in the air momentarily. Maybe not.
Chop to first. 3-1 on the putout. Pirates strand a couple. And through 4 innings, it's 0-0. AT&T, the nation's fastest 3G network. AT&T, your world delivered. Top of the batting order against Charlie Morton.
The Pirates couldn't come up with a hit with a runner in scoring position, so Charlie is still locked in a duel. Not only does he need to throw up another 0, but he needs a quick inning, get his pitch count back in line. As he starts the 5th inning, he throws his 75th pitch. Nice, maybe 9-10 pitch inning. That would be great if he could pull it off.
Falls behind 2-0 on Schumacher. Three and nothing. Walks the leadoff man on 4 pitches. Second base on balls allowed by Charlie Morton tonight.
That's playing with fire. Nobody out. 4-pitch walk with the big boys coming up after Rasmus. After that 4-pitch walk, you'd think that Charlie would be aggressive with this first pitch. Colby probably going to be sitting on a piece of cheese. Well, he's going to get changed up.
Bunts it in the air, and it's going to be a base hit.
It looked like a bad bunt coming off the bat because it was popped up, but in a perfect position where nobody could catch it in the air, and then Rasmus runs very well, ends up beating it out. Nothing that I could see there. Any flaws? I mean, Andy picked that up, got rid of it about as quick as he could have.
He was trying to deke Schumacher into thinking he was going to make the pop-up so that he frees Schumacher. Schumacher didn't buy it.
As if he knew that he wasn't going to get the out at first. You can maybe try leaving your feet, diving for it, but that's a big chance. If you don't catch it, everybody is safe. Everybody ended up being safe anyway, but he didn't know that going into the play. He thought his best chance at an out was to try to pick it on a hop and throw to first.
Now, no one out, and Pujols at the plate. He's flied to right, robbed of a hit by Andy LaRoche's last time. Ball one. Dolman out to talk with Charlie Morton.
The bullpen's still quiet. Nobody throwing. Still showing confidence that Charlie will be able to get himself out of this mess. But struggled last inning. Took a lot of pitches to get out of the fourth. I don't have to tell anybody that this is not a good situation. 2 men on, nobody out. Pujols, Holiday, Ludwig. Excuse me.
1 ball, 1 strike on Pujols. 6 hits for the Cardinals. Morton has struck out 3, walked 2.
Now the bullpen gets busy.
Chris Buchek joined the team. Day before yesterday, fouled off the mask of the umpire, and it's 1-2.
I think good too. Got a smile though. Oh, bent his hat.
That's what he said.
I'll have to get a new hat.
Pujols has hit into 15 double plays, 5 behind their team leader in that department, Yadier Molina.
It's the double plays because you don't run the runners with knees up. You let him hit.
Still 1-2. "97 runs batted in this season for Pujols, the reigning MVP of the National League. An RBI total is 2 ahead of Prince Fielder. He's 36 homers, 2 more than Mark Reynolds of the Diamondbacks. Two and two.
Nice block by Dolman. That was crucial. Lose that double play chance. Perfect candidate. Here. Round ball, 2 hopper right to Cedeno.
Three and 2. Oh, what a big pitch this is. Scoreless game, 5th inning. Nobody out. Matt Holliday on the plate.
What's it going to be? Curveball, fastball? We throw him the 88. Shakes no. Change it.
Runners go on the 3-2. It's bounced to third, and Andy LaRoche will still get 2 after taking about 5 steps to tag out Schumacher. Tony La Russa will argue.
Pujols hasn't been running down the first base very well the last 2 nights, and he took forever to get there tonight. Watch him, see him. Well, he came out slow carrying the bat and then saw that he had to hurry. He got thrown out bang bang. If he would have ran, if he hadn't carried the bat the first 3 steps, he might have been able to beat that. Ooh.
I think he still did.
I think he beat it anyway. He beat it carrying the bat.
Yeah.
Pirates get a big break there. You know, and I was sure he was out until I saw that last replay. When I saw it in real time, everything, I said, he's out, he's out. But that last replay, you could clearly see his foot was on the bag.
Pirates get a double play call.
You said that was a pitch of the night. Came with a changeup. Pujols a little out in front of it, into the bat. Weak ground ball. Watch his foot. It's on the bag. Ball's still in the air. Boy, he is safe by a mile. We got one.
Take advantage of it.
Yeah.
Tony's up here with Holiday.
Those are part of the game, just like errors. You know, any kind of mistakes. Or missing a cutoff man. I wouldn't want to go watch baseball games where you told me that the shortstop was never ever going to boot a ball, an outfielder was never going to miss a cutoff man, a pitcher was never going to hang a slider, and the umpires are just as big a part of the game as the players are. And so if they miss a call, they miss a call. You move on, whether it's for you or against you. 95.
Ludwig on deck. Holiday has popped the first and struck out looking.
Could be a big momentum shifter here out of this inning.
To third, off the Roche, and this will score a run. 1-0 base hit for Holiday.
Would have taken an exceptional pick on the backhand to erase him. They have played some very good defense tonight. Right down the line. Just off the heel of the glove. Up straight up. Rasmus never broke stride.
Base hit for Holiday and his 14th RBI in 14 games with St. Louis.
Runs decent. Don't ignore him. He'll take off. Not a base stealer, but he'll take one kind of like Kevin Young used to do when he was a Pirate. And every now and then he knew that people weren't paying any attention to him, and next thing you know, he's in second. That's what Holiday will do.
Ludwig bounces to short. And on to first. The Cardinals get a run. Could have been a lot worse. 1-0 St. Louis. 1-zip. And Brandon Moss, in the bottom of the fifth inning, leads off, followed by Andy LaRoche and Ronnie Cedeno. Adam Wainwright looking for his 13th win of the season. Charlie Morton giving up the 1 run. One ball, 1 strike. Wainwright has won 7 of his last 10 decisions. He has not fared well against the Pirates necessarily, or especially here at PNC Park over his career. Joe Kerrigan and John Russell discuss more than likely where Charlie Morton stands.
Will he hit if he gets up this inning? What is he, cleanup guy?
Moss goes down. 1979 celebration weekend continuing on Saturday night, August 22nd. Pirates will host the Reds. KC and the Sunshine Band will perform their hits live on the field after the game. Call 1-800-5-BUCKS or visit pirates.com. KC and the Sunshine Band, one of the top disco groups of the late 70s. And he and the group will be here in concert on August 22nd, Saturday night. A lot of former heroes of that 79 season will be on hand during that weekend. An 0-2 count on Andy LaRoche. We've got quite a crew coming in for that World Series celebration. One ball, 2 strikes. Dale Berra, Matt Alexander, Bert Blyleven, John Candelaria, Mike Easler, Phil Garner, Bruce Keeson, Grant Jackson, Lee Lacy, Bill Madlock, Omar Moreno, Ed Ott, Dave Parker. This ball fouled off, stays 1-2. Steve Nicosia, Donnie Robinson, Jim Rooker, Manny Sanguian, Rennie Stennett, Chuck Tanner, Kent Tekulve, trainer Tony Barderome, one of the coaches Al Monchak. Ball fouled out of play. One-two count on Andy LaRoche. And he pops this one up. Pujols. For the second out. You understand that the fan that tumbled last night, Pujols was there with them the entire time. That gentleman going to be okay. Pujols went over there right away. It happened to be a Cardinals fan and his Down syndrome son. And Pujols and his wife are one of their children with Down syndrome. That is a something that he and his wife have done a lot of work on the last few years. Bouncing ball, right side base hit for Ronnie Cedeno.
The Seattle Mariners wouldn't recognize Cedeno right now. I mean,
Oh, you're right.
what was he hitting? Like 130 or something?
167.
167. Still well below the Mendoza line to come and hit the ball like he has here. That's impressive.
Well, this is an interesting decision. Looking for scratching out a run, and so Morton will only go 5 innings. And this is something that has kind of been a topic of discussion over the past week or so. These Pirate pitchers not necessarily going deep into games.
Well, what's got him out of this one is not the scoreboard. It's the small ribbon board on the side that has your pitch count up there. And he has had to work very hard tonight to get through these first 5, even though he's only given up 1 run.
93 pitches tonight for Charlie Morton. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the Pirates continually say that it's the pitch count, it's the circumstance, it's how he's gotten to that point that determines what goes into pulling a pitcher.
The situation of the game too. If we were leading 2-1, 3-1, probably he would go out and pitch another inning. But we're behind. The offense is not doing much. He's probably only going to pitch one more inning anyway. He's going to get out there and his pitch count's going to be 110 or so. And at that point, they're probably looking to take him out of the ball game. So it's perfectly understandable to me that they would go ahead and pinch hit now. You got a runner on base, even though there's 2 outs. Take a shot at getting something done.
Jeff Salazar has really struggled. He swings and misses for the strikeout. On to the 6th, 1-0 St. Louis. By A&L Motors. In just a moment, we'll show you the summary. A 1-0 St. Louis lead. But first, Chris Buchek joined the Pirates the other day as they made a couple of moves, sending Steven Jackson back down to the minor leagues. Buchek selected Friday from Indy, where he was 3-2, 20 saves, a 3.38 ERA for Indianapolis. Second in the International League in saves. Was in spring training as a non-roster invitee.
Did all right in spring training, as I remember. Pretty good games. I remember that delivery of his.
Yeah,
like he's throwing darts. He just fires it from the air.
Yeah. Ball popped up. Strike. The catch made by McCutcheon. A&L Motors game summary. Adam Wainwright has been good. And a curveball. Has allowed 3 hits, struck out 4, shutting out the Pirates through 5 innings. Yadier Molina has flied out and singled. Two and nothing. And a liner into left center for a base hit for Yadier Molina, his second hit of the evening.
No, you jinxed it. Of course he's got 2 hits. Talking about how well we've handled him this year and everything.
Well, I intentionally waited till after he had the base hit in the 4th because I thought you might accuse me of that. Matt Holliday 1 for 3 RBI single. accounting for the lone run. Adam Wainwright 5 innings, and Charlie Morton finished after 5 innings and 93 pitches, a couple of walks and 3 strikeouts. Tonight's A&L Motors game summary. Julio Lugo has struck out and walked.
Walked in that ball 4 pitch, it almost hit him.
Yeah. Two and 0 on Lugo.
Look out.
Buchek walked only 7 batters in 43 innings at AAA while striking out 55. Allowed 1 homer. And he falls behind Lugo. 3 and 0. Walks him on 4 pitches.
Not good, because now Wainwright can just bunt. I just want the pitchers to have to swing the bat. You don't like to come up there in a position where they can do something much easier and accomplish something positive. As you said, though, Tony La Russa sometimes pushes the buttons that are uncommon. So you can't take anything for granted. Could be a first pitch hit and run. You never know.
2,521 wins as a manager, 3rd all time.
Foul ball.
Kendo going to go and talk to Wainwright.
I like to discuss it. He said, Wainwright said, okay.
Gotcha.
Kendo will give a quick sign to let the runners know what's going on.
Buchek will throw to first, and Delwin Young covers. The sacrifice works. Molina to 3rd, Lugo to 2nd.
It's a textbook bunt. 3rd base side.
Skip Schumacher has flied to left, singled and walked.
Back to another one of those crucial ABs. Base hit here could make it 3-0, and that is real tough right now, the way Wainwright's throwing the ball. Schumacher not really a power type hitter. Outfield can take a few chances and sneak in a step or 2. Try and give themselves a better shot at the plate. Showed a little pop last night, though. Whose head did he drive that ball over last night, pinch hitting for a double? Was it center field, or did he hit that over Millage in left?
Millage, left center, yep.
No, that's right. It went out by the southwest side.
Converted from outfield to 2nd base this season. Skip Schumacher. Two and 1. Out of UC Santa Barbara. Fifth-round pick in 2001 was Schumacher.
Delwin Young played out that direction somewhere. So Santa Barbara. The reason I bring that up is we're bringing him in from the outfield to second base.
3-1 count. And walk Schumacher in front of Colby Rasmus. 2 walks for Buchek, who showed outstanding controls. We mentioned those numbers at AAA. Buchek, a first-round pick of the Angels in the 2000 draft. They selected him 20th, right after the Pirates had selected Sean Burnett. Kerrigan out for another visit. Follow the Pirates on your iPhone and iPod Touch with MLB.com at Bat 2009, featuring play-by-play, video highlights, and live audio broadcasts. Visit Pirates.com on your iPhone or iPod Touch to purchase. Trouble now for Buchek. Getting another shot at the big leagues. Parts of 5 years with the Angels. 51 games out of the bullpen in 2007. Colby Rasmus takes ball 1.
Get Rasmus up for 2 reasons. Base hit, he gets a couple RBIs, which hurts Andrew in the Rookie of the Year race. It hurt Garrett and hurts us for the game tonight. Get this out right here.
And he falls behind 2-0 with no place to put him, and Albert Pujols on deck.
Albert's 0 for 3 tonight too. I think that's worse than if he was 3 for 3.
3-0.
Albert very unhappy right now with what happened last time he was up with the bases loaded.
Molina at third, Lugo and Schumacher at second and first. Walks in the second run. This Pirates bullpen.
It has been trouble.
And obviously, John Russell, Joe Kerrigan very much aware of it, so they probably, well, they didn't decide to pull Morton early lightly. A lot went into it. Big time discussion. And now it's Pujols with the bases loaded. He has 5 grand slams this season alone. .11 for his career.
Bullpen again.
One ball, one strike on Albert Pujols.
Some of the players moving around. Jesse.
A little early for Chavez.
Yeah, he's been more of a later inning guy.
Two outs. A 1-2 count now on Pujols. Russell's son standing and watching what's been happening here.
Liking this inning to this point.
Three for 5 last night, 0 for 3 tonight against Charlie Morton. Facing Chris Buchek. One previous appearance against Buchek, he homered and won at bat against him. Lines this one to left, and this might clear the bases. Lugo, Schumacher, and Rasmus score. That gives Albert Pujols 100 RBIs and gives the Cardinals a 5-0 lead.
Yeah, you can't keep dodging the shots with Pujols. He was up last time, and you got him hit into a double play. With Albert Pujols, a man from another planet when it comes to hitting. He's going to get you. A breaking ball that Pujols stayed back on. You're hoping that if he catches that breaking ball, is off speed enough that he would pull it foul, but he didn't. And now, obviously, you're still not out of the woods. Holiday up. Jesse still throwing in the pen.
Just making the announcement that that's 9 straight years to start his career with 100 or more RBIs. Just one other player in baseball history accomplished that. Al Simmons of the Philadelphia Athletics. His first 11 years in the major leagues from 1924 to 1934.
He will be making a speech in Cooperstown someday. He's phenomenal what he's accomplished already.
He's also started his career with 30+ home runs his first 9 years. Holiday grounds out. Not a good debut for Chris Buchek. 5-0 St. Louis. Obviously a no-no. Pujols cleared the bases. A 4 spot in the 6th. Andrew McCutchen leads off against Adam Wainwright. A strikeout and an infield hit. Just 3 singles against Wainwright for Pittsburgh. 3 balls and a strike on McCutchen. Said Wainwright hasn't before tonight fared all that well, especially here at PNC Park. A career .623 earned run average here in 6 previous appearances. Oh, that's right past his noggin. McCutchen 2 for 3. Coors Light 6th inning. It's time for tonight's Coors Light Freeze Cam. Ronnie Cedeno, fine play to rob Adam Wainwright in the 3rd inning.
Nice play by Jones on the other end. That ball was hit hard too.
Coors Light Freeze Cam brought to you by Frost Brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer. Blasting's Millage lined out to left his last time up. Bounces this ball to 3rd. Quick toss to 2nd for the out there by DeRosa.
He's taking a little bit of a chance. Thought maybe with a 5-run lead he would go for the sure out at first base. Extremely fast runner going into 2nd, and he got him out by about 7 or 8 inches. All right, Jonesy, hit one out of here. We need to answer that 4 spot in a big way. A big crowd here tonight. It's a Saturday. We don't lose on Saturdays. Look at the crowd tonight. Beautiful sight.
Two 2-0 on Garrett Jones. He's grounded to first and singled to right.
Wainwright's starting to show a few chinks in his arm. Remember early in the game he was jumping out ahead of everybody. Not so much this inning. That line drive base hit that McCutchen hit got to center field. That was on a 3-1 pitch. Ends up going 2-0 on Garrett. Who's warming up out there, Greg?
Evan Meek.
Meek.
Now 2-2 on Garrett Jones. Forward last night off Chris Carpenter. Oh, rips this to right. And drop by.
Oh, no.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, yes.
They
Thank you.
did not see Garrett Jones.
Oh.
The Pirates have had some awful base running blunders this past week or so, and unfortunately Garrett Jones has been involved in a couple of them. That would have been maybe the topper.
Oh, down 5-0. We could not have had that happen. If the Cardinals have any communications at all, we're in trouble. There's 2 guys at second base, but nobody told Schumacher to throw to first. If somebody right now is yelling at 1-1-1 to Schumacher, we're in trouble. It looked like Lugo was. I saw a shot of Lugo. He was pointing. He was probably yelling, but maybe couldn't hear him over the crowd noise. 2 hits tonight for Garrett, right? With runners on base.
Yep.
Numbers coming up.
Yep.
Ryan has had a lot of those swings tonight. He looked so good yesterday, and he just is fooled on almost every pitch he swings at tonight. Way out in front. Well, look at his balance. Ends up one-handed. Keeps thinking he's getting a fastball. He's not. Didn't get one there either. Same swing, exactly.
Back to the base hit by Garrett Jones. Watch the bobble by Ludwig.
Well, Garrett's looking nowhere but right field, and he sees the ball dropped and thinks, okay, I can go.
Adam Wainwright pointing.
Nobody can hear the point. But nobody's going to hear him yell anyway. Wainwright's over backing up third. Yeah, Pujols, he's screaming.
One ball, one strike. Delwyn Young has bounced twice to Pujols.
Pujols playing on the grass at first base. This is as deep as you ever see a first baseman. Look where he is at. He's actually got his feet on the grass. Looked like he was going to pull another one down that direction. Look at him. That right there is a deep first baseman. Wainwright better get over. Pujols isn't going to be able to make that play himself.
Off speed away, 2-2.
Come on, DY, get a hit here. Let's get on the board. Make some kind of a move back in this game. This big crowd would love to have something to cheer about right now. That Holiday out in left field, he's taken away that line. Remember last night, Delwyn Young hit that little slicer down the line. They have made an adjustment the way they're playing in defense. They're totally giving him that 4-10 gap is wide open. Holiday, he wants to control the line. Straight away in the other two spots.
Full count.
Shading him to the left, a little center. That's a shade right there. Here's somebody, promo reader, somebody say somebody's shading somebody.
Promo readers
that's
don't.
usually
That's
what they're talking about.
It's a color analyst term to throw out there. Ooh, shade. Good word, color analyst. Runners go. It's pulled foul. Look out into the Cardinals dugout.
That's not true. I can remember Dick Enberg doing Angel games talking about.
Oh, yeah. You specifically remember Dick Enberg saying, you call him Dick Enberg a promo reader. Hello. Well, I like it. I'm in good company then.
He would talk about Alex Johnson out in left field shading to left.
Another 3-2 and out of play as the Parrot makes a play.
I think actually.
Hold up, Parrot.
Oh,
hey.
did he catch that? Did he catch that?
No. He's okay. It's safe. Still 3-2 on Delwyn Young. Village and Jones the runners with 2 outs, down 5. Headed toward the seats.
We'll make it. Jump ball. We got a battle going. Taking it out of Wainwright this late. I don't want to be throwing this many pitches to one guy.
This will be his 97th pitch.
Oh, fair ball.
Foul ball. Mike Esterbrook, the first base umpire, right on it, emphatically called it foul. That ball was blistered.
Well, nobody else said anything. Young didn't argue. Perry Hill didn't argue. Oh, that was close. Yep. Smidgen. Just a shade to the right side of that line.
Up the middle. What an at bat for Delwyn Young to get the Bucks on the board. And Rasmus was going to fire toward third base and threw it right into the ground. A base hit for Delwyn Young. Pirates are on the board.
Greg, you pointed out the RBI ratio for him is pretty darn good. And that's why he's in that 5 spot. Great at bat. Comes through with a runner on. A big RBI in last night's game.
The reason the Pirates wanted to give him a shot at second base, not that they were looking to trade Freddie Sanchez, but they felt like this guy can hit and maybe drive in some runs. His 29 RBIs are only 8 fewer than Freddie Sanchez had when he was with Pittsburgh. 355 at bats for Sanchez.
You know, there are so many outfield prospects coming up right now with the Pirates. You know, so many options in the outfield that it just made sense to try and find a different spot for him. Get that bat in there every day. And if they could find value for Freddie, it works for everybody. And it looks like they certainly got some value for Freddie.
1-800-SAFE-AUTO reminds you that you're safe at home with Safe Auto, proudly supporting the Obadiah Cole Foundation for prostate cancer screening and awareness. Early detection is the cure. Brandon Moss, 0 for 2. Takes a strike.
Pitch number 100.
One ball, one strike.
I don't know if there's ever a good inning to throw 30 pitches, but probably not in the last inning you're out there. That's got to be tough in the arm.
Oh, brother. Brandon Moss. Another chance comes up empty. Through 6 innings, 5-1 St. Louis.
burritos, only at McDonald's. I'm loving it. And by Day Automotive, we're going to make your day.
And time to check out our Day Automotive this day in Pirates history. On this day in 1995, Jeff King becomes the first Pirate since 1894 to hit 2 home runs in the same inning. Pirates in San Francisco went on to beat the Giants 9-5. Thank you, Day Automotive, this day in Pirates history.
Was one of those a grand slam?
No, it was not.
Did Jeff do that twice?
Might have. First one was off Sergio Valdez that night. The next one was off Terry Mulholland. The same inning.
Seems kind of outlandish, but for some reason in my mind, I think he did that
I
twice.
think you might be right, actually.
Helmet got stung with that one. Got him in the chest protector, but still, look, it staggered him a little bit. Maybe hit on the collarbone. Looks like that's what they're working on. Chest protector maybe needs to be a little thicker, huh?
John Russell also an out, along with Pirates head trainer Steve Henderson. Brad Henderson, also known as Steve to some of his buddies. I call him Steve now and again.
The cat.
I call him Hendu, actually.
Yeah, he's the cat.
Brad Henderson, the former assistant trainer of the Cardinals. The cat.
I had to go see the cat today. They were abandoned.
A little boo-boo, huh?
Yeah, got a boo-boo.
What happened?
Blister.
Three-one count on Ryan Ludwig. 1 for 3 in this one. Full count. The Cubs lead the Colorado Rockies 2-1 in the 4th inning. The Cubs are a game back of the Cardinals in the National League Central Division. The Cubs had to place Carlos Zambrano on the disabled list today. That came out at Coors Field in Denver. The Rockies have tied it up 2-2 in the 4th. Ludwig goes down.
He's had the strikeout pitch going of late. 14 strikeouts his last 10 innings.
Ball one on Mark DeRosa. DeRosa 1 for 3.
I think we're playing the Brewers, or we're about to play the Brewers, and they got DeRosa. Remember now, one of the Brewers was pointed out that DeRosa trade, the acquisition by the Cardinals, is bemoaning the fact that they themselves weren't doing anything.
It was Ryan Braun.
Was it Braun that said that?
How about a good player DeRosa is?
And, you know, I guess there's some truth to that, but at the same time, The Brewers did go out and get CC Sabathia last year. I mean, they can't go out and do that every single season. That's just not going to happen. He's feeling pretty nice here in St. Louis.
Pretty much a utility player with Atlanta. And in his first year with Texas in 2005, he got a full-time role with the Rangers in 2006. Hit .296 that year with 13 homers, drove in 74, and the Cubs signed him. CC Sabathia, by the way, 5-0 victory over the Red Sox. Broken bat pop up for the second out. Sabathia was pitching no hit ball into the 6th inning, ended up giving up 2 hits, striking out 9 in 7 2/3. Brings up Yadier Molina. Couple of hits and 3 at bats. 9 hits for St. Louis. Can't hold up. It's 0-1. Pirates looking for their second 1-2-3 inning of the night. Charlie Morton set down the side 1-2-3 in the first. He gave up a 1-out single to Ryan Ludwig in the 2nd inning, and then got DeRosa to bounce out, Molina to fly to right. After 2 outs in the 3rd, he gave up back-to-back singles before getting Pujols to hit a hard ground ball to the left side. Andy LaRoche robbed Pujols of a hit. Ball, 2 strikes the count. Pirate starter struck out the first 2 men in the 4th inning, then gave up back-to-back hits to DeRosa and Molina before walking Julio Lugo. Got Adam Wainwright to bounce to short, so he was blanking the Cardinals, matching zeros with Wainwright through 4. Redbirds picked up a run in the 5th inning as Molina goes down 1-2-3 for Evan Meek. To the bottom of the 7th, 5-1.
thinking, Greg, as this ball is going for a strike. The difference between Meek now and his Rule 5 experience up here, just night and day. He looks so calm, collected. The confidence that looks like he knows what he wants to do and goes out there and does it. There's the great arm.
And LaRoche played perfectly. Schumacher barely has to move.
But teams like the Pirates, they have to take advantage of that Rule 5 rule. And if they can grab somebody they can do something with later on, it's a big plus. And it sure has turned out great for him with Meek. Meek is a true 7th, 8th inning pitcher now.
Rounded to third. 2 outs quickly. Pirates are paying all service fees on tickets through Friday, August 14th. The Pirates will pay all the service fees. This deal includes any ticket purchase for any of the remaining Pirates home games for the rest of the year. Don't miss out on great promotions, post-game concerts, fireworks, and more. For tickets, visit pirates.com/no fees or call 1-800-BUY-BUCKS. Vasquez batting for Meek. Ramon Vasquez. Ball 1.
Need to get some people on. If we could do anything, we got rid of Wainwright, I believe. I was a little bit surprised he came back out here to pitch this inning. Thought maybe they would give it over to the bullpen. Not yet. That bullpen has been throwing. If we can generate something, at least we can see a new hurler. We're starting to run out of outs. In the middle part of the game, you're not too concerned, and still you keep looking up there at that scoreboard thinking, well, that's all right, we got time. Well, now we're down to 7 outs.
Vasquez puts a real charge into that one on the 2-2 pitch. Fan reaches up. Well, they'll settle for the double, which it would have been anyway. Pinch hit double for Ramon Vasquez in the right center.
Take a look, see where that 2-2 pitch was that he hit so hard. Fastball belt high over the outside half. Ripped into the gap. And that will do it. We got our base runner. You see the ball bouncing over. We got our base runner, and LaRosa is going to go get his man. Going to be a double switch. Goes to the home plate to begin with.
The 7th hit of the game for the Pirates. First extra base hit of the game. Rick Ankiel will be coming on. Columbia Gas 8-1-1 call to the pen. Pirates trying to do some work now against the Redbirds bullpen. Peavy going to make his first rehab start Thursday for AAA Charlotte in the White Sox organization. We told you earlier about Sabathia's fine start for the Yankees. Ball one on Andrew McCutchen. Kyle McClellan, the St. Louis native, now on in relief for the Redbirds.
That's why you do it again, in case you missed it. That's the point.
Yep.
I got to heard it the first time.
Rick Ankiel is out in right field. And McCutchen pops it up. That is the final out of the 7th inning. Pirates leave a man, and through 7 frames, they're down 4.
Ready when you are. Go to Southwest.com. Grab your bag. It's on.
Back at PNC Park, a 5-1 lead for St. Louis Cardinals. The 8th inning, and Joel Hanrahan will take over.
Take a look at Joel's numbers on the season. Pittsburgh numbers a little bit better than that, though. The ERA at 3.86. This is his 15th game since coming over in the trade. There's 13 strikeouts for the Pirates in his 11 2/3 innings.
They'll face Julio Lugo to start the 8th inning. 38,593 the announced paid attendance. 7th largest crowd in the history of PNC Park, and the largest Sky Blast crowd ever. 38,593. They would love to see the Pirates rally. Just 2 more shots.
They get up and yell and scream.
Yeah.
Mr. Wainwright kind of shut that program down most of the night. See the rotunda, every level, people standing everywhere.
One ball, one strike.
What a sight, huh?
Yep. Absolutely beautiful. 7th largest crowd ever. PNC Park history. And tonight we are seeing the 700th game in the history of PNC Park. To right field, Moss over. 1 away. Hanrahan retires Lugo, now facing Rick Ankiel, who came on part of the double switch in the bottom of the 7th inning. Ankiel was 0 for 3 last night against the starter Paul Mahallam.
Ankiel really struggled in last night's game against Mulholland. He just could not lay off those bad breaking balls away from him. Paul just kept sweeping the plate with him, one right after another. Couldn't lay off. Kind of like Doma tonight in the changeups, how he's been out in front all the time. That's how Ankiel was last night with a sweeping breaking ball. Couldn't help himself. Hanrahan thrown hard tonight. A good fastball. That's Parrott find a place to sit with all these people.
Standing room, yeah, he shouldn't have a seat.
Especially the Parrott. He takes 2 seats.
Hanrahan gets Ankiel 2 down in the 8th.
A little too much fastball and then a real good breaker to finish him off. And that ball goes straight down.
Strike 1 on Schumacher.
Well, he's running it up there tonight. 95, 94, consistent.
0-2 count.
Throw that pitch you threw Ankiel down and in. Looks like maybe they're going to go upstairs. Take a shot up there, see what happens.
Schumacher was 1 for 2 against starter Charlie Morton plus a walk, and he walked against Chris Buchek.
There it is. That's that pitch got Ankiel.
Couple of Ks for Hanrahan. What are
They're loaning him foil.
Why?
In case it rains. Keeps the powder dry. Did you ever tell you to keep your powder dry?
Oh. Brendan Ryan now at short. quick 0-2 count on Lasting's millage. He's 0 for 3. Half swing, flare, base hit. How many rallies, come from behind victories start with hits just like that?
This one tonight. We got a little help from the Parrot.
Yeah, the Parrot. A little rally bump.
Trying to check his swing more than anything else. Just dunk it in.
Well, the Pirates have had 21 come from behind victories this season. Tony La Russa going to try to see to it that they don't get one here tonight. He lifts McClellan. Columbia Gas 811 call to the pen. Game, we've got the perfect solution for you. Catch Pirates Instant Replay. It's all the runs, hits, and action from this game in just 2 hours. Pirates Instant Replay tonight at 11 right here on FSN. Parrot getting the troops fired up. The YMCA action, and the Cotton Candy Man getting involved. Sellout crowd, 38,593. Largest crowd of the season.
La Russa not wanting to take any chances. Even with the 4-run lead, he quickly went to the left-hander.
Better Trevor Miller.
And then he'll spin Bowman around to the right side. Trying to nip any kind of rally right in the bud. Single to fourth, single to sixth, both times with a man aboard, just like he has now. No, it's not going anywhere. Snickers in his pocket.
Not going anywhere. Lefty's hitting just 104 against Trevor Miller. 7 hits in 67 at bats. One of those hits a home run against this 36-year-old Louisville, Kentucky native, Trevor Miller. Facing Garrett Jones.
Slow thing inside. Rip it in that hole past Pujols. Don't get it away. Hang it. There it is. Oh. Missed it. That's what I was wanting. No, that was the pitch. Got underneath it a little too much. Something slow. Wanting to leave it inside a little bit. So he can pull it into that hole. And just the bottom half of the baseball. You see right there, that was a perfect shot there. The contact of the ball. You can see the bat sliding underneath it just a little bit. Well, maybe this is what Ryan needed, is to get over to this side of the plate.
That is a double play ball. Trevor Miller comes on and shuts it down. The left-hander, the veteran, it's Jones to pop up, and Domit bounces into the DP. Pirates baseball, driven by your Western Pennsylvania Chevy dealers and Geico. Airs tomorrow at 12:30 here on FSN. Bucks, the youngest team in baseball now, and Ramon Vasquez, the old man of the group, part of the stories which we'll find out tomorrow. On the 1979 look back, Dave Parker shines in on the All-Star game. That and more tomorrow, 12:30 on FSN. Colby Rasmus leads off, and then it's Albert Pujols and Matt Holliday. On base 3 times, couple of hits. Rasmus scored the first and only run against Charlie Morton, who went just 5 innings. He was pulled. 93 pitches thrown, and he is on the hook.
That fastball just ate him up on the hands. Hanrahan really doing well tonight. I saw the radar though. The radar said 85. Didn't it look like a fastball?
Yeah.
But it was an 85 pitch. That's 95. That's a fastball there.
McCutchen. 4 up, 4 down for Joel Hanrahan. Came over from the Washington Nationals.
A little redeemer tonight, maybe. Like bad throw the other night. Bad throw into second base. He had a double play ball, and he got nobody. And led to a big problem.
Pujols takes the strike. Three-run double in the 6th, giving him 100 RBIs again.
97 that time for Hanrahan. loosening up now.
Three-pitch strikeout.
And very impressive tonight.
5 up, 5 down, 3 Ks.
He just blew heat right by the man, the new man, Albert Pujols. '96.
Infield RBI single for Matt Holliday in the 5th inning. Brought in the first run.
Obviously, say with Hanrahan's arm quality, what he's capable of doing. He has some consistency to his control.
Holliday drives this one deep to left. Millage back and off the base of the wall. Holliday into second base with a double.
Hanrahan not real sure about this one. He's a little worried about it. Actually, probably thankful it didn't go out. Catching a good job over there, backing it up, making sure it's just 2, not 3. Be a little bit of a project out there with Millage, getting him used to that great big left field, all the little nuances of playing left here. This ballpark actually it's got 2 center fields when you talk about the area that you got to cover. Need a very athletic left fielder and center fielder at PNC Park. Major League teams, if they have one of their 3 outfielders is a defensive liability, they'll try and stick him in left field because you get the short throw. You can't do that here. Absolutely not in this ballpark. A lot of room to left.
Joe Thurston batting for Miller. 2-1 count on the rookie at .232 average. He's 4 for 17 as a pinch hitter. Two and 2. Bottom of the 9th, the Pirates have Delwyn Young, Brandon Moss, Andy LaRoche due up. Go. Yes, he did.
Nice job by Hanrahan.
2 scoreless, 4 strikeouts. Last chance for Pittsburgh, down 5-1. schedule. Tomorrow afternoon, the final game of this homestand, and then on the road, starting with 3 against the Colorado Rockies at Coors Field Tuesday night. 8:30 Tuesday, 8:30 Wednesday, and 3 o'clock Thursday afternoon. The road ahead for the Pirates and here on FSN. The game tomorrow, hoping that there's a rubber match. The Pirates will need to rally, however. The veteran lefty, Denis Reyes, a Mexican left-hander, 32 years old, with the Pirates briefly in 2003. Well-traveled, but you're a left-hander, usually stick around for a while.
Fine work.
Yeah.
See a lot of your better left-handed relievers that work well into their 40s. And normally, it's not like there's a lot of wear and tear on a lefty's arm. You have a lot of appearances. You end up with, say, 70 or so, excuse me, on a year, but you might only have 50 innings in those 70 appearances.
Now, when Young is the first out,
more often than not, lefties out of the bullpen. They come in and just get an out here and there. Occasionally, they're pitching a full inning, but that is the exception, not the rule.
Steve Pearce will pinch hit, and that's going to be it for Reyes. Tony La Russa will go to a right-hander now. Brandon Moss was 0 for 3, left-hand hitter, and John Russell went with Jason Mott going to try to finish it up.
He's the ex-catcher, isn't he?
Yeah. Talk about coming into the season, he might have been in line to close games.
Early in the year, that first time we were in St. Louis, didn't he? He came in
Attempted it, yep,
in the ninth inning to close one out against the Pirates. Couldn't get it done. He's got a good arm. Throws hard. Kind of throws like a catcher. Real short arm delivery.
Steve Pearce takes 1 ball, 1 strike. And 1-2. Tomorrow afternoon, Zach Duke for the Pirates against Joel Pinheiro. Both pitchers with 9 wins. There's Duke standing next to Paul Mahalam. 99 miles an hour on that one, just a bit outside 2-2. Didn't miss by a lot, 3-2. We understand that Shelby Ford, second base prospect at AA Altoona, has driven in, what did I hear, 5 RBIs tonight. A couple of hits, a home run. Shelby Ford at AA. Altoona down on the farm. Home run was a grand slam for Shelby Ford, trying to get back on track. Three-two count. Stays 3-2 on Pierce. And AAA much of this season. And now getting pretty regular playing time. Garrett Jones in the mix, of course, at first base. He started tonight against the right-hander Adam Wainwright. Who knows about Jeff Clement's future position? Ball 4, one out base runner. Jeff Clement came over in the Seattle trade, and he's been putting up some great numbers at AAA. Hitting .367 since coming on board the Pirates organization.
I will be interested to see who comes up in September. We understand there's not going to be a whole bunch of players, but we're going to see some guys that might play a part real soon, next year.
Neil Walker had a home run tonight. He has rebounded after being placed on the disabled list for a time. He was at AAA Indy. Ball hit hard. Center fielder Rasmus there. Andy LaRoche is the second out. Ronnie Cedeno, last shot. Cedeno 1 for 3.
Another 99 Mott. Did not work out in that role. They're so fortunate that they had Franklin to go out there and do what he did. Still doing. Definitely two different styles. Not a real hard thrower, just tries to overpower people with the fastball. Franklin pitches. Throw the strikeout, break a ball in the dirt, end the game. Daniel said no.
One ball, 2 strikes. Cedeno fly ball to left, and how about Ronnie Cedeno? A 2-run homer, his second since joining the Bucks. A 5-3 game.
It's amazing what he has done since he came here. Having a just horrendous year in Seattle with the bat. And he's trying to move himself up the lineup with the Pirates.
His 7th home run of the season, counting his time with the Mariners. second with Pittsburgh in just his 9th Pirates game.
He's not happy. He's going to have to get that lineup card out again, start going over it.
Closer Franklin up.
He will see McCutcheon.
He will see.
Wow, he's going to get him right now.
He will see Luis Cruz. Well, we talked about La Russa. He's an interesting character because he has, I don't know if he's reinvented the game. Well, parts of it, you might say. He's maybe credited with the closer's role that he did.
You know, it's not like he went to the Yankees for 30 years and put these huge numbers up. And
right.
we're talking the White Sox of quite some time ago. We're talking the Oakland A's. And the Cardinals are a premier National League team, but they're not a team that goes out and spends 170, $200 million on players every year. He's had good players, but not like he has a slam dunk team.
Well, I mean, you look at going into this year.
Nobody picked Cardinals.
No, most people figured they'd be at the bottom of the division. Just looking at their staff, a lot of questions. Troy Gloss, they didn't have, of course, Holiday. Troy Gloss was starting the year on the disabled list at third. They were the experiment with Schumacher at second.
Who's going to pitch the ninth inning?
Yep. No closer. Questionable health of Chris Carpenter. Spent the year part of the early portion of the season on the disabled list. Luis Cruz, a rare at that. Just 8 ABs. One ball, one strike on Luis Cruz. Interesting to talk to Neil Huntington about the two obvious areas that will need to be addressed. One is the bench. It was strong at the start of the season, not nearly so now. And up the middle, second base, on to first, and that is the ball game. Well, Ryan Franklin, a one-batter save, 3 pitches.
Those are the kind that closers love, that's for sure. Too little, too late for the Pirates tonight. Waited till the ninth inning to really put any kind of a